Hello everyone. So I just finished filming a video and as soon as I got home, I found this on my doorstep. So this is a box that normally would get delivered to school, but because we can't really receive packages from FedEx, apparently if nobody's in the building to get it, then it came to my house somehow. I don't even know how they had my address, but they found me. So anyway, I think there are 6 books in here. It's a shipping company, a book company called Junior Library Guild, and they send us 6 books a month, and they're all new young adult books from different genres, different categories, things like that. So I am super excited, and I could not wait to get back into the library. So here I am in my really boring room that we're redoing my office in here, which is why there's like nothing in here. And I'm going to unbox this book, these books, and see what we have. And I thought you all might want to see too. So it's going to be a lot faster than the last unboxing video because there's only 6 books. I apologize if this is noisy because it's really close to the mic. But this is the most exciting part, so you don't want to miss out on this. This is the loud part, I'm sure. Okay. All right. We're going to see if I've heard of any of these books or not. They always give us lots of packaging. Okay. So the first book is called Lucy Crisp and the Vanishing House by Janet Hill. I have never heard of this book in my life. It is heavy. It's like dense, but it's tiny. Oh, it's really pretty. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, the pages are slick. Like really slick. That's crazy. I saw a picture too. Oh my gosh, are there illustrations? Wow, how pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it's because the author is a painter and children's book author / illustrator. Yeah, I thought this kind of looked like a children's book, but I wouldn't think it would be. We're not supposed to get anything like that in our library. So let's see. It's been a year since Lucy Crisp graduated from high school, and she still hasn't found her calling. That is, until she discovers the exclusive arts college, Lady Wick Lodge. On a whim, she applies and is thrilled to be accepted into their floral artistry program. Lucy moves to Esther Wren, the charming little town where the school is based, and stays in the house her father buys as an investment, a magnificent building built by a sea captain in 1876. The house has history and personality, perhaps too much personality. Ooh, is this like a haunted house or something? Strange things start happening. Lucy hears voices and footsteps in empty rooms. She sees people and things that should not be there. Furniture disappears and elaborate desserts appear. What's worse is that the strange events are not restricted to her house. Lucy begins to understand that the town and its inhabitants are hiding many secrets, and Lady Wick is at the heart. As the eerie happenings escalate, Lucy fears she is being threatened, but she is determined not to let fairy potions, spells, and talk of witchcraft scare her away. That sounds amazing, and it's got illustrations, and the pages are slick. This is the coolest book ever. So, Lucy Crisp and the Vanishing House. I'm going to read this, and I'm probably going to read it really soon, especially because it's really short. Maybe I'll just throw this in on my July TBR list, even though I just filmed that video and did not say I was going to read this. We'll see. All right. Next, we have The Sound of Stars by Alicia Dow. Never heard of this one either. Can their love of books and pop music save the world? What? What kind of tagline is that? It says, the idea of bringing stories to those in need outweighs my fear, makes me revel. If I die for it, there are worse things to die for. And in my heart, I know I'm doing the right thing. Huh. Okay. Well, that sounds really interesting. So it just says, can the girl with the forbidden library and the alien who loves pop music work together to save the world? So it talks about there was an invasion. So it's kind of like sci-fi. There's an illegal library. This sounds awesome. Oh my gosh, this sounds so cool too. Like, oh man. Now I've got so many books I want to read. This sounds so cool. Oh, and the author is a former librarian and pastry chef living abroad with her partner in Germany. Oh my gosh. This sounds epic too. I'm going to read this next. It's like something like an alien and their love of books and pop music. I don't know, but that sounds super cool. All right. Next, we have a big one. Deathless Divide by Justina Ireland, sequel to the New York Times bestseller Dread Nation. I've never heard of that either, but I'm assuming that that's going to be something that's pretty popular. A Locus Award winner. It's set in it's a survival story or something in a post-Civil War America. where our country's twin sins, racism and colonialism, refuse to die. So it is a historical fiction. It says, Dread Nation does for Reconstruction what Hamilton did for the Revolution. How cool is that? So I guess I need to read the first one. I'm not really into, wait, are there zombies? Hold on. I was going to say I'm not really into historical fiction, but I don't know. It says something about zombies. Well, now we got to see. So far, nothing about zombies. Her inner demons. No, it's a journey of revenge and salvation across a divided America. Okay, so I need to read Dread Nation first, I guess, and this is called The Deathless Divide. So I need to check this out because it actually looks super cool. Oh, wait, there are zombies. Nothing is easy when you're a girl trained in putting down the restless dead. Oh my gosh. So there's zombies, but it's like post-Civil War. What in the world? These plots are getting crazier and crazier. I don't know how they're coming up with these things, but it's very different. You know, I'm tired of all the Hunger Games type books and stuff and, you know, just dystopian societies and all that crap. But this actually sounds great. So I guess I'll try Dread Nation as well. Man, there's just too many books to read. Too little time. Okay, the next book, I've never heard of any of these. My Long List of Impossible Things. It's one of their gold standard books by Michelle Barker. How do you choose between survival and doing the right thing? Soviet faces glared from poster. Oh, so, okay, it says it was set during Stalin's time. Okay, historical fiction again, I guess. But, I mean, I thought the last one was too, and then there was zombies, so I don't know. Let's see. Second World War is ending, but the struggles for Katja and her mother and sister are far from over. So basically, it just sounds like a survival story. They have to flee their family home, and they go to different places, distant relatives. Finally, they have a roof over their heads, but food is scarce, corruption is rampant, and she just has to try to help her family survive. So what is she willing to risk and that kind of stuff. This is not the book for me just because I don't think I would be interested in this time period that much. Or, you know, and just like I said, historical fiction is not my thing, but, you know, if there's zombies, I'll read it. So, but this one doesn't have zombies. So anyway, I'm sure for people that like this kind of book, it might be interesting. I'll have to see if it got good reviews at least so I can recommend it to students at school. All right, we have 2 things left. This looks fun. This one looks like a romance. It's called Of Curses and Kisses. Well, that sounds awesome. I feel like I've seen this exact same position on a book before where like the girl's there and the guy's there and that's how he's standing. Is this like a common thing? Like that red, white, and royal blue that's really popular. Isn't this like the same cover? I don't know. Just with a different color. Okay, by Sonja Menon. Best-selling author of When Dimple Met Rishi. Well, I've never heard of that one either. Okay. Will the princess save the beast? It says. Just outside Aspen, Colorado, nestled between the Sentinel Mountains and an inkblot lake, lies the St. Rosetta's Academy. Its sweeping spires, creeping ivy, and time-worn brick turrets would be Princess Jaya Rao's home for the next year. Well, while she was there, Jaya had one mission, break an English nobleman's heart. But first, she had to fall in love with him. Interesting. So, is it told from different points of view? I'm thinking it is. Yeah, okay. So, it's like there's Jaya, Gray. Okay, the guy's name is Gray. That's cool. So, it's just going to go back and forth between their points of view. I mean, it sounds like a enemies turned lovers thing. Oh, yeah, her sworn enemy. Kind of enemies to lovers sort of thing. So that sounds pretty cool. I mean, I don't really read very much romance. I'm trying a romance this time, and if I like it, maybe I'll try another one. So there we go. And we're on to our last and final book. It is called When You Were Everything by Ashley Woodfolk. And it says, sometimes best friends aren't forever. Okay. Let's see. So it's a story about a fight, but it's one where you find yourself on everybody's side. It's gorgeous, evocative prose. It's a heart-squelching book. Okay, definitely just sounds like a true, just realistic fiction. Okay, let's see what it's about. Oh, I have heard of this book. I've heard another booktuber mention it, and it's about two friends that are not friends anymore. It was kind of like a breakup of friends, which is kind of neat because, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of breakup books, but it's usually between like a romantic, couple. But this is a breakup between friends, which, I mean, can be just as devastating for sure. It says that it's been a month since they realized they'll never be best friends again. This is Cleo and Layla. And now she wants to erase every memory of her friend, but she can't really just pretend she doesn't exist, especially after she's assigned to be her friend's tutor after they've kind of broken up. Despite the budding friendship with other classmates, their turbulent past comes back to haunt both of them. It alternates between timelines of then and now, which is cool. It blends past and present into an emotional story about the beauty of self-forgiveness, the promise of new beginnings, and the courage it takes to remain open to love. How cool is that? Okay, a book about best friends. I mean, that's pretty neat. So I think I will give this one a shot for sure if I can get around to it, because it just sounds really, heartfelt, and what does happen when friends drift apart. I've never seen a book quite like that with that plot. So if I know somebody's going through a rough time at school, like they've lost one of their best friends, or their friend has moved away, or they've just kind of had a falling out like here, maybe this would be a great book to recommend to them. So all right, well, that is 6 new books. Those are 6 books I got for the library, and I'm excited to read them. Oh my gosh, especially the zombie one. I mean, like, what? Okay, anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.